Welcome to the gold miner presentation. I'm going to tell you everything about this robot and how we extracted almost 2,479% profit in about a year trading gold, and I'm also going to prove it to you. The way we did this was by monitoring momentum with price action analysis using the gold miner software, which scalp trades with an almost 90% win rate, and this was done all automatically. My name is Corey Ross. This is a LeapFX.com product. Goldminer is an easy to install system that is 100% automated that scalps gold trades with over 90% accuracy. Once set up, it's completely hands off. It utilizes price action and assesses momentum to catch high probability success trades without using grid. It has, in our account alone, on a live verified account, which you can verify below, it has achieved over 2,400% profit in almost a year. Pretty crazy, right? With a high monthly average return of about 26% profit per month. And it also has a controlled and limited drawdown, and there is absolutely no grid. The drawdown is controlled in multiple ways. It's first controlled by the risk you use, so you can aim for a lower return and you'll get a far lower drawdown. It is no grid, meaning that it will not open an excessively amount of trades. It only usually does one trade at a time. Those trades need to be stopped out or a profit taken before it goes into the next trade. So it's very controlled and it's far more stable than grid in terms of risk. And again, we have updated verified stats on this page below that you can click and you can verify yourself, and it is updated. You can also take a look at the charts, see all the details, which we showed a screenshot for on the right here. And you can also see the varying monthly returns that it's done. We've had as high as 84% one month, almost 50% another month, 50% here, 50% here. Even the low months, even though they're 5%, doing that in a month is far greater than doing 5% in a year. So this is a solid way to really exploit gold, the volatility in it, and make some really good money. It's 100% automated. It is beginner friendly. It really doesn't matter if you have tons of technology or trading experience or you have none at all, because you just set it up and you set the risk. It's hands off from there. Provide all the training and everything you need to get it set up and installed, and we also provide support. It is literally a master of gold trading. It specializes in specific analysis of gold, and it works really well. It's really successful and really profitable, and that's verified by the third-party widget that we have below here again that you can click. And that account has been averaging 26% profit monthly, not yearly, but actual monthly. And that will obviously vary depending on what risk you use and market. It's easily been doing that for us. There's no grid trading. Not that there's anything wrong with grid trading, but grid sometimes can create an element of additional risk that people are not comfortable with. So we made sure the system does not have grid trading in it. It is also prop firm friendly. So if you're into trading with prop firms and using their funds, you can use a prop firm with this software. Before we go any further, I just want to tell you about LeapFX and our team. We have decades of experience. We've been in this business for a very long time, from the early stages when robots started to become a thing, before when there was just manual trading. That experience has given us the ability to know kind of what works, what doesn't, and create systems based on that and provide you those so you can succeed as well. We're transparent and care about your success, so we try to always tell you everything we can about the strategy. We show you proof. We make sure we run these systems on our accounts ourselves to make sure they're good, and we try to provide support. We do genuinely want to see you succeed. We're not a fly-by-night company. We've been around for over a decade. We're very professional. We're responsive, and these are real products that are exhaustively tested. We test hundreds of products a year, and only a few of them ever make it through. This is one of them, and we've had a lot of requests for gold systems. We haven't released one in a long time because we've been trying to make it perfect, and this is the perfect one, and we're confident you're going to love this gold system. Again, who I am, I said at the beginning of the presentation, but my name is Corey Ross. I help our team with everything from finding products. I help with support where I can, trying to deliver systems that really can help improve your life and help you make money. So let's jump back into the presentation. If you're new to Forex, what you need to know is that it's beginner friendly. It's easy to set up. If there's any issues, we are here to help, and literally anyone can do it. We've had people who are in retirement age, even 80-year-olds and people that were young sign up, and everyone's been able to use the software who's willing to take that step. And you're willing to look at the instructions or ask for help, you can get it done easily. You don't have to worry about that. Forex is not going anywhere. Every once in a while, someone has this concern that they buy this system and then they use it and then Forex will disappear. The world works around Forex. This is a bigger market than stock markets. Forex allows countries to trade. We need markets, Forex markets like this, to maintain the ability for countries to go in and out from different currencies in order to facilitate their trades between countries. Forex is here permanently. It's not going anywhere. It's not being taken over by crypto. Crypto is its own market. Forex is here for good. There is plenty of money to be made in it, and there's trillions of dollars traded daily. In terms of economic and political effects on Forex trading in this system, which is a very valid concern, two things here. One, we can profit from downside and upside with this system. So that's really not a big deal. This system wants volatility. It doesn't matter if it's going up sharply, down sharply, up and down, whatever it is, that creates opportunity for this strategy, and we can make money. Whatever's happening in the market, the more there's influence coming and the more there's movement, the more chance there is to make money. So we don't have to worry about that. Forex is not going anywhere. Gold trading is not going anywhere. This is always going to be a thing. There's always going to be opportunity to make money here. So you do not need to worry about economic and political effects, because it will just keep on going. And whether it's up or down, you can still profit from it. Gold miner is a high return but safety conscious trading system. What I mean by that is it trades on gold with small stop losses, so there's limited risk exposure, while averaging 30 minutes per trade. So that means that in most cases, we're going to be in and out trades really quick, and your downside is limited. So it means your safety and your risk are low, and you're not going to have an insane amount of trades. You're just going to usually one trade at a time. So it's going to be very stable and very safe conscious, and you won't have to worry about it just losing control. It installs to your broker platform. You just make simple adjustments such as set the risk, and then it's 100% fully automated. And again, that means you just set it and forget it. You just let it run and you're good to go. Nothing else, just let it run. It's compatible with MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platform. We usually, as of right now, prefer MetaTrader 4 platform, but it will work on both platforms. Just a little bit of how the strategy works. The gold miner process, essentially. Gold tends to exhibit powerful, decisive movements when it breaks free from consolidation. This characteristic, born from a complex interplay of global economic factors, investor sentiment, and geopolitical events, makes it an attractive target for traders who seek substantial and rapid gains. Gold miner capitalizes on this exact dynamic. It opens, it manages, and closes these trades for you. All you do is set the risk. It scalps trades off of gold only while maintaining safety controls such as a news filter, stop loss, and limited number of trades. This ensures less time in the market, less exposure to protect your account from downside while growing your account rapidly, as I showed you, which is exactly what it did for us. And I didn't mention the news filter a second ago, but the news filter is also another element of protection and safety that this system offers, where it only trades during certain periods of time to ensure that there's proper volatility going on in the market, proper liquidity. And so it will only go during those times where it's kind of in between certain news events as well. And that allows us to focus more on profiting and even further less on downside by protecting the downside more. Some of Gold Miner's robot specifications. Again, it's prop firm compliant. It has a built-in news filter and time filter. So that's going to allow us to trade even more intelligently and more accurately. It's got a high win rate from cutting-edge software technology. Everything we've built inside of this software, which is thousands of lines of code, has a high win rate because of what we built inside of it, every consideration that it takes when it's making a trade. It averages about 15 to 20 trades per month, so you don't have to worry about inactivity. You're going to be getting trades, and fairly often. It has built-in risk mitigation, which we kind of went over a little bit. It's got stop loss, it's got time-limited exposure, so everything is fairly controlled. There's no grid. You don't have to worry about waking up to your account having some major losses or anything like that. You simply can go on with your day, and you can know that you're going to be capitalizing on gold with minimal downside. So now let's take a look at the account proof and statistics. First, I'm going to show you the live third-party verified account, and I'll explain it a little bit. And then we're going to look at some back tests really quick. This is goes back a few years. It's just historical testing that we did on the system just to show you what the system's capable of. Okay, so this is the first verified MyFX book. This is a third party. We verified the account with Investor Access. You can see that it is at over 2,600% profit since January of 24. Average monthly is about 25% right now. Let's see what else we got here. We have almost 90% win rate. And as you can see, it's done 84%, 50%. You can see all the monthly gains. And it's doing well. We had 1 month where it was down recently, but recovered it all and back to profit. It's a very limited downside, as you can see, on this system. And it's working great. It's been going for a long time. And you can see some trades here. Very few losers. So if you want to scroll through this yourself, you can just click the link below this video. It's like a widget, a MyFX book widget. Kind of looks like this chart. Just click it and you'll be able to go to this page and explore the stats yourself. But this is a real verified account that is verified through this company, MyFX book. Okay, now let me show you some back tests. So we ran some back tests. So we have low risk and high risk and medium risk. And as you can see, this one started with $5,000. It was over about 3 years, $5,000. It ended with $15,000 in profit with only about 5% drawdown, which is not much at all. And you can see it's pretty smooth the whole way up over 3 years. We put a screenshot for this also down below. And then in terms of medium risk, 3 years, same period of time, $5,000, and it did about $52,000 in profit, or rather $51,474, and almost about 10% max drawdown, which is pretty good for a little bit double the risk. And you went from 15,000 profit to 51. I would say that was worth the risk, right? Pretty solid return over 3 years. And then you can see as high risk, we started at 5,000 and it profited up to $322,000 with about 19% max drawdown. You can do a lot with this system. You just have to turn it on, set your desired risk, and you're ready to go. And you're ready to earn some pretty solid income, passive income. And it's, as you can see, it's prop firm friendly. You can keep it within the 5% range for prop firms. Maybe set it a little lower, set it a little higher, depending on what you need to do, the risk, and depends on the account size. But we can help you with that. And the settings manual also tells you recommended risk settings, so you won't really have to worry about any of that. And we're here to help. All right, let's jump back into the presentation now. Just to answer some common questions that you may have that we get. Do you need a lot of funds to start? No, you can start with as little as a few $100s or $1,000. I would recommend at least $1,000, not a few hundred, but it can work with a small amount of capital. Is it too good to be true? Realistic returns? Yes, it is realistic, and no, it's not too good to be true. In Forex, we use something called leverage. For example, if you put in $1,000 and you have 200 leverage, it is almost like you're trading with $200,000. A high return, for example, if you made $1,000 and doubled your account, what you're really doing is essentially a 0.5% if it's a $200,000 leveraged account. You're not actually making a lot of money, but because of the leverage, $1,000 in your account, making $1,000 seems like 100% return, but it's really 2% based on using the leverage. Leverage can add some risk because it's allowing you to trade more money with less, but we have the risk protection tools built into the system, so you kind of just set your risk reasonably and your downside is capped and limited to protect you, and while also allowing you to make some realistic gains. Why not keep it for ourselves? Well, we do use these systems ourselves. We also make money selling them, and by selling them, it incentivizes us and our team to work and keep on exploring and creating new systems that we can share with people and make money from that aspect, while also using them ourselves to make money. So it's just another source of income. There's nothing wrong with that in business. We're helping you and we're making money by helping you. Will it work for you? Yes. If you follow our recommendations, you follow the manual, and if you ask us for help when you need it, it can easily work for you, no problem. It is very easy to implement this system and to see success with it. Is it broker sensitive, and can you use any broker you want? It's not broker sensitive, but some brokers are going to be better or worse than others. Some of them are not great brokers, and some are great brokers. So as long as you use a reputable broker, we have recommendations if you need, or you can use one of your choice, then it should work as well on your broker or another broker, as long as it's a reasonable, reputable broker that has competitive rates and offers good price feeding. What if I have no experience? As I mentioned before, you don't need any experience. It's beginner friendly. You install it, set the risk, and it does everything for you. So you really don't need to know anything. Do I need a special computer? No, you do not. You can use a very basic computer, but I don't recommend it. I would recommend using a virtual server. It's a few dollars a month, and it's a computer that is hosted basically like on a website kind of thing. You log in, you set it up on there like you're using a normal computer, and it runs 24/7 for you. But if you want, yes, it can run on any computer. As long as the computer runs 24/7, it's fine. In terms of this VPS I just mentioned, we do explain how to use it and what it is in client area when you join us. So you can optionally use that, which again, just take my word for it, is very easy. And we do provide support on that, so you don't have to worry. What we must note right now is that not all investments are passive, but this is. This is a genuinely passive opportunity. You set it up. I do recommend checking on it every day if you can, once a day or once a week or whatnot, just to make sure everything's good. But it is truly passive. It's trading for you. It's opening, it's managing trades and closing them. So that is as passive as it's going to get. You don't have. It's not like real estate. You don't have to deal with tenants. You don't have to fix. You don't have to deal with repairs. It is a truly passive opportunity. You can also withdraw your initial investment and anytime you want, or you can withdraw all your money or none at all or a little bit. Once you do that, though, any of the money that's left in there is profits, and you can just keep on running with the profits, or you can withdraw any amount, some profit here and there, or some of the investment or whatnot, and the broker will allow you. There is no issue there. It's no different than any other broker, for example, stock brokerage, where you can withdraw funds anytime, or like a bank account. It does not require constant adjusting. Everything is already set up for you internally in the system for the long haul. You really just only need to set the risk, but if there's any updates needed, we provide all that for free. What other investments have you seen achieve triple and quadruple gains in such a short period of time that aren't attributed to luck? Because, for example, you can buy penny stock, you can buy or whatever, and make 1,000% overnight, but that's pure luck. You got lucky, most of the time. But in Forex, it is more common to make large gains from not luck than it is to make large gains with luck in like a penny stock or crypto or some other investment. So there's a lot of opportunities to succeed here, and there's a lot of money to go around. You just need to give it a chance and just try the software out and see for yourself. All you got to do is let this robot work for the money, so you don't have to keep working for money forever. Waking up every day, going to a job, eventually gets old, and this is just one way to start building up and capitalizing on your investments, so you don't have to put those hours in anymore, and let these investments and this robot make money for you instead of you having to make money. So when you sign up today, here's what's going to be included. You're going to get the Gold Miner software from MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platform. You're going to get the same settings built in that we use on our live account. You're going to get a detailed step-by-step instruction manual with best recommendations. You're going to get free updates included for the software and settings. You're going to get the best performing settings, which are already going to be built in. Each license works on one account at a time per license, but you can switch accounts anytime you want in members area. And there's a $50,000 license with option to increase anytime, meaning you can use this software on up to a $50,000 account. And if you want to go past that, you can upgrade. You just need to reach out to us and we can help you upgrade it to a higher account. So if you want to, for example, use a $200,000 account, you just reach out to us and we can help you upgrade it to a higher one. But if you're using, for example, a $25,000 account, then it's no problem at all. The software is going to work perfect, no issues. We also have experienced customer support with one-on-one available upon request via Skype, Telegram as needed. We're here to help. We do want to see you succeed, as I mentioned. So we're here. If you need anything, you just reach out to our email support, and that would be at support@leapfx.com, and we'll be here to help. We want you to be 100% satisfied. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it's for any reason. You don't have to prove something to us. If you decide you want a refund, just let us know, and we will refund you. It's that simple. We always honor our guarantee. We have for years and we will continue to do so. As long as you are within the 30-day guarantee period, we will refund you for any reason. You don't need any reason at all. You don't need any excuse. You don't need a proof of any kind. If you don't want it and you say you don't want it, within 30 days, we will refund your money. It's that simple. So you can test it on demo or a live account and decide within 30 days if it's for you or not. In terms of pricing, we have pricing options at the bottom of this page. There is a lifetime option and there is a year option. You can choose which one you prefer. Just scroll down to the bottom of this page after you finish watching the presentation and you'll find it. The reason I'm also not mentioning the pricing in this video is because prices can rise at any time. So I do recommend locking your copy now. You'll never have to pay the price increase. Lock in the price now. You have the 30-day money back guarantee. And even if the price goes up, you don't have to pay that higher price because you've already locked it in. So why should you take action today? If you push off investments like this because you want to wait until later, chances are you won't take action and you'll be stuck where you are. If you want to change in your life, you need to take action now because usually the more you delay, the more it never happens and the more you'll be stuck where you are. Money is devaluing, job income isn't keeping pace with inflation, and savings accounts are dwindling. Now is the time to prepare alternative income streams, not later when it's too late. And for example, gold in itself, as we know, is becoming really popular and is a great way to build up some extra profit and passive income. Gold miner pays for itself. Just look at the trades on our live account. This software has literally been able to pay for itself over and over again and give us a healthy profit of over 2,400%. And when traded properly, gold is quite a lucrative investment, and Gold Miner is one of those proven successful gold trading systems available, which is exactly what I just showed you. And again, you can scroll down and verify yourself. And if you want to learn more about the system, we put some more information below as well, where you can read and learn about the strategy. So if you have any questions, just email us anytime at support@leapfx.com, and we will respond as soon as possible. If it's after hours, holidays, or weekends, we may be slower to respond, but don't worry, we are not ignoring you, and we will respond to you as soon as we are back in the office. We can take up to 24 hours to respond, but we try to respond much sooner. It really depends on what hour you try to reach out to us, and if we're busier or less busy that day, but we try to respond way sooner than that. Also, please check your spam folder for replies, as sometimes email services block emails. We recommend trying to avoid using Yahoo and Outlook because sometimes they just randomly block emails, and consider email just a normal email response spam sometimes. So just be wary of that. If we don't respond within a reasonable period of time, it might be because our email is just blocked. If you send multiple emails in the same chain, keep in mind it can push your emails to the back of the queue. So for example, if you send an email and then you go into the email and send it again, it might take us a little longer to respond because we have a system in place where we respond to the emails in the order they came in. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of the presentation. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email us, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the other side. It is truly a really great system, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. We've had a lot of requests over the years for gold systems, but we just didn't have one that we were happy with, and this is one we're really happy with and excited to share with you. So again, looking forward to seeing you on the inside.